pretty much the update. That's a fast update. I could do a lot more in-depth one if you're interested in it, but I'm just too twitchy this morning to really figure it out. I will be so glad when this prednisone is over. Holy shit. Good morning, everybody. It's Monday, January 20th. It's Plan As You Go, where I show how I use my planners in tandem for an entire month. It's been a few days since I've sat down because with the Women's March and everything and how much pain I was in and how much going on, I just didn't have a chance to film on Friday and et cetera, et cetera. Anyway, today's video, I'm going to be getting my planner set up for the day, and I will be giving you a bit of an update on my health, which I have from my doctor's appointment on Friday. So, real quick, let's take a look at the last few days. This was my memory keeping for the 16th. This freaking kitty, you guys. I got this pillow. It says rest is productive, and I love it. I got it from Society 6. At the same time, I ordered a tapestry for Kat, and it makes me so happy. It showed up on Friday, but I didn't spend any time thinking about Friday because I was running around. I got 12,000 steps on Friday, which was great for the steps, but terrible for my gouty foot. These are pictures of our table from the Women's March, the canopy, the Wheel of Fuckery made an appearance. Good times. And then this was last night with the kitties. They were snuggling on the couch all evening, and it was adorable. And that brings us to today. So let's get stamped. And today's lettering is restart, which feels appropriate for Monday. Even if today, my husband and my kids are off, and so it's a little harder to get a lot of work done. They're actually going out of town today for something for Jesse for a few hours to give me some time to work, which is all good in the hood here. Okay, today's doodle was Daisy, and I was just struggling, so fuck it. I'm going to leave that Chucky-looking situation there and just look back on this with pride. No. Looking at my power sheets. Got my memory keeping yesterday. Did my morning routine today. Notice I had a bunch of 10K steps this weekend because of the Women's March, even though I'm supposed to be off my feet. As you can see here, I've gotten some stuff done, but I've got a lot more things to work on. So we're just this week is Skillshare. It's all about Skillshare this week because I want to get it published by Saturday. Anyway, so my health. Let's get my Erin Condren open and just take a look at it. So this week. I did the live plan with me. I'll link it up above. I love these colors. They're purple. It's a Cricut Paper Co. kit. I got to add a couple of things to this list. My doctor's appointment on Friday, I found out that I have to take multiple medications for my gout, which is whatever, and that I have to go back in to get my fistula. I talked to my patrons about the medications, but I forgot to mention the fistula to them. My patrons in my hangout on Sunday, whatever day it was. I'm going to probably have to get my fistula looked at again because there's a narrowing and they may have to do a ballonoplasty, something like that. There's that. My heart has been super fluttering. My blood pressure has been super low because of the prednisone, and I am so ready to get off of it. Anyway, so yeah, I am on, and my potassium is low, which means that I have to be on a high potassium diet now, and I'm taking potassium supplements for 2 weeks to see if that improves it. But it might explain some of the problems I've been having with my digestion. So we'll see how that goes. But that's pretty much the update. That's a fast update. I could do a lot more in-depth one if you're interested in it, but I'm just too twitchy this morning to really figure it out. I will be so glad when this prednisone is over. Holy shit. So today, I already got this filled out during my plan with me. Jesse and the kids are off, and here's a list of work I want to get done while they're out of town because they're all going off to hang out with him. I do work for Kristen, and then on my list of priorities, I have setting the crock pot, which I'm going to do as soon as I'm done with this video, sending an email to our administrator, and my podcast post for the day. Now, one other thing I kind of want to do today, if I get the time, I wonder if I've got a sticker in that kit for it, is to clean off a certain shelf in my office. I read a couple of books yesterday. I actually wanted to, maybe I'll use a coffee cup for that. That would be nice because it's not really coffee. It's not really coffee germane to coffee. Maybe we'll see if we have a different icon we could use for that. Anyway, so I read a few books this Sunday. If you follow me, I'll leave my Goodreads link below. Thanks to the book club live streams in my Facebook group, I got my Goodreads going for this year's 100 book challenge that I'm doing, and I read a couple of really short ones I got from the library. One by Gretchen Rubin called Outer Order Inner Calm, a second one that was called like Unicorn Your Life, which was really cheesy. The takeaway I got from both of them was that I think I want to do at least a little bit of decluttering in a couple of spots in my office and make it a little bit more happier for me rather than a pile of shit. So I may want to do, my cat is knocking fucking everything over right now. I kind of want to do that right today. So I'll use this little house. Maybe that'll be representative of doing that. Tidy office. Anyway, so that's my today. I don't have a bunch of shit planned out for the rest of the week, mainly because, like you can see here, I want to spend a lot of time on Skillshare. So I'm sort of trying to, like, avoid it if I can. Anyhow, so here's my Erin Connor. I'm going to leave this open because I'm basically going to be, like, dealing with my bullet journal now. And the pink of the bullet journal looks really good with this kit. These look good together, like sensual partners. That's inappropriate. All right, so starting here, we'll take a look at my task list. As you can see for January, I have gotten a lot of this knocked off. And if I get my emails and everything sent, there's a couple things here I need to get done that'll get done today. That's good. That's good. I'm feeling good about it. Still don't know what I want to do with this. I haven't even like referenced this. So I want to do a monthly calendar again for next month in my bullet journal, but I'm still not really sure. If you have any suggestions of what you think I should do with it, let me know. I know that I am all about figure it out for yourself because it's your planner. But at the same time, like sometimes I wonder if I'm missing something rather than not seeing it because I'm so busy thinking about something else. I wanted to deep condition my hair yesterday, but I instead slept in a little bit and decided not to. So I just co-washed it and it actually looked pretty good. So we'll go with that. I never even finished chucking these off, but I did that. I did everything. The Women's March stuff all got done because it already happened. So I added a couple more books. Oh, I read Bridget Jones's Diary. That I meant to read for a little bit and go to sleep. And I just read the whole thing. I said I'm a speed reader and it's a really quick little chick lit kind of book. And I've seen the movie. So I read that. So I am now up to 5 books. Is that right? I feel like I had one more, at least according to my Goodreads. Oh, I never put the unicorn book in here. Of these books that I just read this weekend, all 3 that I read this weekend, I finished 4 of them. I finished How to Hack a Heartbreak. I read Bridget Jones's Diary. Those are both fiction. And then I read Outer Order, Inner Calm by Gretchen Rubin, which I enjoyed. There was nothing groundbreaking about it, but I did enjoy it. And Unicorn Your Life, which was, the shtick got old really fast. But I did take a couple of things away from it. Anyway. Still have to start working on this though. And here was some of my bullet journaling from the weekend. And then here are some of the notes that I actually made from the Unicorn book and the Outer Order, Inner Calm. Just some things to think about. One of them is the 10-minute closers at work and at home where you take 10 minutes to do certain things. And then there's the idea of the power hour, which I knew about from watching YouTube and shit, but thinking about that. And then her idea of having a spot where you have your stamps and your checkbook and your mail and everything, and you take care of your mail every Sunday. I'm going to think about that. And then the big takeaway from the Unicorn Your Life, like there were a couple of things, thinking about affirmations and a friendship calendar, but the big thing is that, did you know there's a bush that's nicknamed the butterfly bush, that if you it grows in most climates and it will attract butterflies and hummingbirds? And since we're thinking about landscaping this year, the idea of a butterfly bush, I'm like, I want a couple of those. So even if that book was cheesy, if I plant a butterfly bush and it's successful, then it was worth it. And that's my story and I'm sticking to it. So let me stamp for today, January 20th. I feel like I'm getting a little bit less awkward with this stamp, which is good. Although I'm going to continue to use this teal ink and then swap to a different ink, I think, in February. Sorry if I seem super like hyper. My heart is just fluttering. My blood pressure was low this morning and I think talking really fast is keeping me awake right now and not passing out. So here's my list for today. It has some work and some house things. Filming the video, comments on the video that went up today. If you haven't seen it, 10 out of 10 recommend. It's about planner FOMO, a little bit more about impulse buying. I'll link that up above. And then my content peek for my patrons, I actually already posted because I was running a little bit late this morning. Inbox, podcast posts, some research for next week's video. I need to email the admin. I have to set the crock pot up, do a little bit of research for a project for church, do some tidying around my office and in the garage where I keep my work stuff. And then the big one to work on throughout the day is my stuff for Kristen. You know, it's nice that my kids and my husband are off, but and I should put this because I think Kat is going to a friend's house when they get back. And I may be driving Kat, but I don't know exactly what time, so that's coming. There's some appointments and stuff I need to make this week, but I don't know what's open because of Martin Luther King Day, so I'm not really sure. But this is plenty of work to do for one day, so I think I will get started on that and leave you with it. So one of the things I got out of the one of the books I read this weekend, I don't remember which one, maybe it was Gretchen Rubin's book, is that some of us are minimalists and some of us are tchotchkeists. I can't even say it. Like, we either like to not have a lot of things and assign a lot of value to things, or we are sentimental about our stuff, and then there's people who fall in between. Are you somebody who likes to have less stuff, or do you love having like knickknacks and shit everywhere, or are you somewhere in the middle? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already, and until tomorrow, peace out.